Hi, I'm S.A.S. Bullock and I'm founder of VisionOM. I'm a heart intelligence coach, a performer, a speaker, and I'm also a holistic health and wellbeing specialist. I'd like to ask you today a question. Are you fulfilling your spiritual destiny, or are you at the mercy of earthly fate? Do you determine your own life, or do you feel you've been pulled about by society's needs and wishes, or your family and what they place upon you? Do you feel fully connected and aligned with your passion and your reason for being here? We all have a unique purpose. There is no one in the whole wide world and the whole universe that is like you, or who will ever be. The universe does not ever reproduce. As we know, every single snowflake is unique, and you are unique. And what I do, and how I help and serve you, is by bringing you into a circle of impassioned and empowered people who want to help serve you to bring out all of who you are, to get all of your gifts out of there, and to let all of life in. Because as we travel along life's journey, we sometimes close down to life. We have pain and suffering. We have rejection. We have been put down. We have been made to feel small and inadequate. And so, bit by bit, you may have found yourself closing down to what life has to offer, to protect yourself from the risk of rejection, pain, or suffering. It's a natural human condition. It's protected us from the dangers of life thousands of years. However, now we're moving and evolving in a new evolutionary leap in consciousness. It's the most fantastic and wonderful time to be around and to be alive. You've picked an incredible moment in history to bring yourself onto this earth. And I want to make sure that you bring out the best and the most of all your talents and all of who you are. VisionOM is an idea I had after experiencing and finding and connecting to my own heart's wisdom, my heart's intelligence. I was at a really down stage in my life where I felt I was so disempowered that I had lived in poverty for years with my children. I ended up having children by a father who told me he was incapable of having children. And much as I loved him at the time, I was not actually wanting to have children at that moment in time, so it didn't seem to be a problem. And I cast aside my contraception, thinking I can explore my sexuality without any of the risks. Oh, what fun. And within a month, I was pregnant with my first child. Not sure how that worked. And in 18 months, I had my second child. And much as I always wanted to be a mother, it was a passion of mine, that wasn't the particular moment that I would have chosen consciously. This led to a series of events which threw the father of my children's life into disarray, and he went into collapse and had a mental breakdown. And in fact, he fled to Egypt, where he spent many, many years living with the Bedouins in a place called Abu Kaloum. He wanted me to come out there with the children. But when he told me he'd travelled for 2 days on the Land Rover and then 4 days by camel to get to the Sinai Peninsula where he was, I suddenly realised it's just not going to be possible. I mean, if any of you who have children, with wet wipes and nappies and all the paraphernalia that you have with children, there was no way it was going to be possible. And anyway, I wouldn't feel safe with him. He'd left me in a terrible situation, and I knew the only way to get out of it was through my own endeavours. But what was I to do? Everything seemed overwhelming. And so I sat with it and decided just to follow breadcrumb after breadcrumb and follow the desires bit by bit by bit, and so I wouldn't get too freaked out, which led me onto this most amazing course where I became qualified as a holistic therapist. However, there still wasn't enough. There was still so much more within me that wanted to come out. And I was guided through my own intuition and through my own heart's intelligence, which was fleeting, but it was still there. But it still guided me to this most amazing experience where I went on a retreat and experienced the process of accessing my heart and reacquainting myself with my passion and my creativity. And literally within weeks of having been on this retreat, I was standing on stage delivering a 4-page monologue after not having been on the stage in 25 years. I was astounded. I then got involved in all sorts of things which led me to the most amazing experiences, the most amazing synchronicities. That's all I can say. And all of this, I remember, all started with something called the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a law that's operating in everybody's life, every single minute, every single day. Whether you believe it, whether you know about it, it's still working and operating in your life. And I decided there's a law operating in my life. I want to master it. I want to become a master of this law, especially if it means I can become a co-creator in my own life as opposed to a victim of my circumstance. And that is what I mean by the spiritual destiny or the mercy of fate. Which one do you want to be at the mercy of? Or which one do you want to be empowered to live your life? Hopefully it'll be a spiritual destiny. And therefore I'm inviting you to come and experience the most amazing day that will change your life forever, where I will explain how the law of attraction works in your life, how you can process and step by step access the innate wisdom of your heart, and how there is a hidden power in your heart that can change and transform your life. It transformed mine, and now I want to give back and help other people to really come into their truth, into their authentic self, and allow all of the wonders of life in and all of who you are out. And my first VisionOM experience in Macclesfield is on the 28th of April 2013 at Cloud9. And we come together in a circle of supportive, caring, loving people that all are hoping and wishing to follow their own hearts. And so by bringing us together, we can experience the amazing innate wisdom of the circle, the safety of the circle, and the inanimity of the circle. I really hope that you'll join me. You can find me on Facebook under S.A.S. Bullock. You can send me a friend's request, or you can email me on sasbullock, SASBULLOCK, at gmail.com, and you can book on to my VisionOM day. I also run Heart Mastery deep dive courses where you can learn how to bring about your desires and manifest your dreams in your life by a particular process that allows you to open up and become a co-creator in your own life. And all I can say is the most amazing experience, having access to your heart's intelligence on a daily basis, that I could possibly ever share with you, unless you actually come and experience the VisionOM experience. I really hope that you do, because I think your life will be transformed. It will be the beginning of a new life. So please, VisionOM, 28th of April, please email me or visit me on my Facebook page at S.A.S. Bullock. Thank you for your attention, and whatever you do, always follow your heart. Thanks. Bye.